Okay. Today I want to talk about my Sunday, the Sunday I had. So I went to meet up with a friend. We hadn't seen each other for maybe 4 months. I honestly don't remember the last time I've seen her. And we decided to eat at separate places. I kind of messed up. I should have we should have been able to eat together, but I don't know. I just decided I was going to eat somewhere else, and then we would meet up at our place and do our thing. And so before we met up at our place at 4:30 p.m., I went to go eat a hamburger. I went to go eat at around 3. So I had an hour and a half. I was just looking for a meal. I go to a bar and I sit down. I place my order, and there's a spot available next to me on the left and the right, a few on the right. Out of nowhere, this guy comes in and he asked me if the seat on my left facing the counter was available. I said, yes. Like, he asked, is anyone sitting there? I was like, mm-mm. And I moved my stuff to like make room for him. So I was saying yes, that the seat is available. No, nobody's there. And so we just sat, and it just, when you want to say something because you don't want it to be awkward, like you could just, because of the silence, but sometimes silence is okay. But anyways, I think I cracked a joke because he had been sitting there for a while. Nobody came to really take his order because they were so busy on people walking into the bar. I just cracked a joke like, are you still waiting for your order? And he was like, yes. And then, I don't know, we just kind of like started talking. He like shared so much new things with me, and I felt like I learned so much. And we found out we had a lot of similarities, like a lot of similarities. And he basically invited me to his housewarming party in the future. I was like, really? Can I bring my friend? Can I bring a friend? He's like, yeah. And now I know about a new place that I may want to visit when I have vacation. And it just made me feel optimistic about just the state of dating, I guess, and like putting yourself out there. I kind of told him, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to like put myself out there, really try and go and do things, and as a solo person, right? Just do it. It's okay. And like, I was just impressed with our ability to just have like a nice conversation. That's it. And even if nothing happens or transpires, it's fine. Like, just having a new friend, a new person in my life that is positive and smart and doing, good for themselves and others, that is great. But I was like, wow, what are the odds? Like, what are the odds? What are the odds I would choose this particular place? I would sit at this particular seat. This man would ask if this was available, if this seat was available, and then we would talk. And there's all these similarities. Especially for this to happen after I was dealing with 2 people in my life not texting me back after I've reached out to them. One was a person that I had met, and, I kind of was open to, nice things happening between us. But he basically made it clear that he was not interested in me like that. And of course, I made something small into something big, but it just made me feel like, wow, like, why don't people, like, why can't we just respond to people? Like, if someone texts you and they're obviously showing interest and getting to know you, but you're not interested, why can't you just say, hey, like, you're cool, but I'm not interested in XYZ? But why do people just stop texting and kind of disrespect your time and you as a person? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Even though, I've definitely participated in that. And people can choose not to respond, but when they engage in conversation, it's like, what is the issue? And I was really sad because I was like, this guy really does not see me like that, and he's treating me like that. And that says everything I need to know about this particular individual. And then the other person was just somebody from my past that like I'm reaching out to, you know, let them know that I'm available and I'm around if they want to ever hang out, and no response. Yet they're posting on social media and disregarding my texts like for 24 plus hours. Like, you can just, it irks me. A lot of things irk me. And I think nothing quite irks me like not getting a response from someone that could respond to me as soon as possible. Like, if things were different, my status was different, all these things, different factors were different, I'd probably be getting responses like this. But it's like, just because those things are not what they are, like, some, you know, decency to respond. Like, that's not a lot to ask for. But yeah, I was really bummed out about not getting these texts back, yo. I'm really, really bummed. But this conversation, meeting this new man, you know, it just kind of made me feel a little more optimistic about just the future, I guess. I don't know. There's a quote, I don't know where, I think I was watching a video for women who want to be more elegant, and the YouTuber showed a clip from Sex and the City, and it was basically Charlotte telling Carrie that, like, she was like, why is this always happening? Why do I attract these kind of men? And it was men she didn't want to attract. And then I think she was like, okay, well, change your location, change your luck. And I'm telling you, I went to a different neighborhood, went to a different bar, and I met a different kind of guy. It was just different. And I think it's true. You got to change your location and you will change your luck. I'm a big believer in environment kind of having a big role in the kind of things you experience and the kind of opportunities you're presented. Environment. A lot of people think it's other factors that might outweigh a lot of things, but I think environment is huge. And so I already know, like, the kind of people I would want to interact with and want to meet, they hang out, they congregate in different areas, you know? So it's like, you got to be where they are. You got to be, if you want to be one of the wild ones, you got to go where the wild ones play, where they rest, where they hang out, where they laugh. And yeah, I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but I just really wanted to make this video and say that I'm happy I went out. I'm happy I went out, and that I don't know what's next. We'll see what happens. This is my check-in for the day. I should make more of these videos, and then when I look back on my life, I'll be like, wow, that's what I was concerned with. That's what got my attention. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Good night.